strategy team at ARA, and ARA for asset management. ARA Asset Management's been around. This is our 16th year now. We just celebrated our 15th year anniversary last year. And primarily we have three key business functions. We have the REITs manager, one of the largest REITs manager in Asia, as well as we do have an asset property management firm that runs the day-to-day affairs of the asset itself. And I come from the private fund side, so we do have a private fund that takes private capital and invests in properties around Asia Pacific. One of the key things that we are looking at this year, or rather as part of John's direction, is to grow the business further, and so we've been expanding into markets that are traditionally not there. Recently, last year, we started our Japan desk through investment in a local operator in equity side investments directly. We're also looking at expanding to Europe and also other alternative asset classes such as infrastructure, for example. So that's something that we are looking at from a larger business perspective. I think certainly the market has matured a lot, not just over the last 3 to 5 years, but compared to the time when I came into the market, definitely the institutionalization of the real estate market has transformed the way information we talked about earlier, the information flow, the quality of data and information definitely changed. In the last 3 to 5 years, I'll say that the property market going through a correction in the last few years helped to, I guess, let the market breathe in a little bit and readjust itself. Definitely the trend, the consumer trend has reshaped the property market. This emergence of the shared economy is one, but increasingly more of this the experience economy, where consumers are more concerned about how I experience a space and a place. So real estate is no longer just brick and mortar, it's the software and how you interact with the consumer and the users is highly critical today. And it's not just asset per se, but the space between an asset as well. So we're talking about the public spaces, talking about at the district level, how that's interacting with the consumer. That has definitely transformed the way the property market is moving. I think the real estate investment, you look primarily on the asset itself. The location, is that a core asset? So yeah, in some ways, the tenant do reflect the location and the core value of the asset. By and large, I think I'm looking more at the bread and butter. What's the quality of the asset? What's the location? What's the upside potential for any asset enhancement? Hidden values in there that you can uncover. So when you invest, you're looking at more strategically. So of course, one of the criteria is probably your tenant profile as well. I think it all evolves, depends on where the market direction is heading. And today, I think co-working is one of the key demand drivers in Singapore. One kind of escapes from that. But again, it all depends on the asset specific, on a case-by-case basis.
And the company's potential to add value.
Yeah, I think when in any fund, I think you buy into the asset, you look at it depends on the fund as well, right? Is it a core fund, an opportunistic fund? So you do look at this core fund, what's the income of the asset in terms of the period they're holding it. If it's opportunistic, you're looking, or value add, you're looking at what kind of enhancements you can bring to the table for that particular asset. So we are very thorough in terms of the way when we go into the building, we go into the investment, we look at all the criteria before we actually decide to proceed or not. So it depends on the criteria, the kind of funds you're dealing with, and the asset itself.
What's the time horizon for that?
It depends again. So it depends on the fund. So it varies. So you're talking about 7, 8 years, 10 years, depending. Again, some funds can be longer, can be open-ended, some are closed-ended. Well, I think my advice to a young graduate doesn't have to be any graduate. A young graduate is to be humble. Humility is important when you enter the workforce. Doesn't matter what your results are. I think your willingness to learn that life is a journey, it's not a destination, and that along the way you picked up lessons from everybody that you meet. Every day is a lesson to learn. Your graduation doesn't ensure that, only ensures that there are doors opening for you, and that you must continue to learn every day and use your ingenuity to practice what you have learned in school, apply it, and think outside the box. And there are many areas, and think outside the box meaning doesn't mean that you must make miracles happen, but taking ideas, simple ideas from other disciplines and putting them together, sometimes that is a miracle.